So what's up, guys? Welcome back to part 2 of the Kanye West bracket. You're with The Function. You're with Matt here again.
Or K-pop.
Or K-pop, correct. And we're going to finish out this Kanye bracket. It might be grueling. It might be painful. But we're going to get it done.
Big pain.
For you.
For all of our fans.
For the people out there. They want to know how these two white kids from Louisiana feel about Kanye West.
Exactly.
So with that being said, kick us off with the Northwest / the Northwest bracket. I forgot he's got a kid named Northwest.
In the first matchup of the day, we have Can't Tell Me Nothing versus So Appalled.
You know what song I was originally thinking? I mean, no, because Can't Tell Me Nothing is good. Because I was going to say this would be easier if instead of it being Can't Tell Me Nothing, it was Barry Bonds, which also, first off, the fact that was cheated out there makes me really upset.
Okay, what the fuck? I totally forgot that's not on here. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. No, there's a few on there that I'm pretty upset are not on there.
Yeah.
But
and Real Friends?
Well, Real Friends is on there. We voted it out.
Really?
Real Friends lost to Devil in a New Dress. That's why.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay. All right. Fair enough.
Might have to take So Appalled on this one.
You think?
Might. I don't know.
Dude,
what are you thinking? What do you think?
I like Can't Tell Me Nothing. I love Can't Tell Me Nothing.
Fuck it, let's do it.
All right, let's fucking do it. Check. All right.
I like Graduation.
Now, Elliot, this is where it gets tough, dude.
Okay. What are we?
Last Call. So it's not even tough, actually. It's pretty easy. It's Last Call and Devil in New Dress.
Oh, yeah, that's not close at all.
Yeah.
Devil in a New Dress, come on.
Devil in a New Dress. I love Last Call, but Devil in a New Dress, everybody knows. For all the fans out there, y'all definitely know what Kanye's one of his best songs is, and this is definitely it.
Yeah, I mean, I guess the thing that makes Last Call so iconic is just the concept.
Yeah.
It's just kind of like a 13-minute braggadocious outro that also thanks a lot of people.
Right.
Because, and the reason is, it's just I think it just set the tone as being an iconic format because so many people have done that. They've had the end of the song is called Last Call. It might not be the same beat, but it's the same concept. It'll be like a long song where they're like thank everyone.
Like the last song off of 24.
Yeah. That was one of the ones I was thinking of.
Yeah. It's like 15
He has,
later.
well, it's on Friday Night Lights or like one of his earlier mixtapes, but Cole actually has a song called Last Call and it's the same beat and it's another one like that. So
artists out here trying to rip off each other per usual.
And then this was before Cole really started like making this was before he started getting more of like GOAT status, I'd say.
Yeah.
Like he was still a good rapper. He was still kind of doing his own thing, but like it wasn't until like probably Sideline Story that he really started differentiating himself.
Yes.
But yeah, so he did that. I mean, Logic did it once. Somebody else did it. I can't remember.
And then,
but
of course, Kanye.
But yeah, Devil in a New Dress though. No decision there.
Sorry to So Appalled and Last Call. Next, I think this is we might split just because where we both were on each of these songs. So it's New Slaves versus Famous.
I take Famous over this.
Why?
Over New Slaves. New Slaves gets me hype, but I don't think. I think the reason I like it so much is just because it gets me hype. I mean, and if you're looking at it from that perspective, there's so many better hype songs that I could go to.
Yes.
So with that being said, I mean, I think Famous is just a better song overall.
And I think Famous with just Rihanna's her part in that song, just her parts in that song, I think it carries that song.
True. No, I agree. I mean, also I think again, there's something when Swizz Beat touches a song it's like. I don't know anyone whose ad-libs actually add to a song as well as his. Especially like the only other song I can think of that really does that is like Uproar. I think hearing Swizz Beat add to Uproar, actually, I don't think that song would be nearly as good if he wasn't saying that.
Okay. All right. So I think we have it. Okay.
So yeah, no, I might have surprised you on that one. Yes. I think you thought I was gonna make that
I thought you were gonna make that a lot harder on me. Okay. So next we have Big Brother and Through the Wire.
Comparing these two songs in a vacuum, I probably would like them interchangeably, but based on the fact that I think Big Brother. I think Through the Wire is top 3 on the album, and Big Brother is not top 3 on Graduation. Yeah. So with that being said, I'll take Through the Wire.
So is that kind of our criteria for how we're gonna pick these songs from now on?
That's kind of how I do it. I mean, not always, but it's case by case. I mean, that's kind of how I see it. But I mean, also I just enjoy Through the Wire more than Big Brother.
Yes.
I like the ode to thanking Jay-Z of Big Brother. I like the beat. Through the Wire, I like the beat more. I like how even though he's literally talking with his mouth wired shut, I mean, he doesn't sound bad. No. And I like that that's different. It's a whole, it's a very like real concept, a very unique concept.
Yeah.
I mean, he wanted to make this album so bad that he literally was like, I'm in the hospital and I can't stop recording this, so I'm just gonna fucking do it through the wire, and boom, that's.
Okay, so correct me if I'm wrong, but Through the Wire goes into family business or before family
it's around that part in the soundtrack or in the track list, but I don't remember.
It's like,
I don't remember.
It's closer towards the end.
Yeah,
but it's just okay. So then you go Through the Wire. Then
that's kind of how I think it is. Is like looking at Kanye's track lists of his albums, I think you're kind of right, and that might be one of the few albums that is very end heavy.
Yes,
where all of the bangers are at the end.
Yes,
most of them normally most of his albums are front loaded. I would say based off of memory. I'd have to double check, but
yeah, because if you think about it, okay, so on that album, it goes like Through the Wire, Family Business, Last Call, and I think I'm missing one. Mm-hmm. But it's like 4 or 5 songs that you just boom, boom, hit, and it's just ridiculous.
Oh, it's School Spirit. I think School Spirit's towards the end too.
Yes, so that it's School Spirit and all. Okay, wait. So let me ask you this: How do you feel about skits?
I think it worked. I didn't like them. No, I liked some of them. Mm-hmm. I liked the individual skits because I thought they were funny on the College Dropout. I thought all of the ones on Late Registration as a whole were hilarious.
Yes.
But other than that, I'm not really huge on skits.
Yeah.
People have heard me complain about Tory Lanez and how literally he will just, for streams, will just have a skit after every song in his earlier albums.
Really?
He used to do that. His first 2 albums, especially his first album, that pissed me off. Literally every other track was a skit. It made me so mad. But I think people have veered away from that. I have a thing about skits that if you don't do it well, like you have to almost put more effort into a skit than a song if you're gonna get me to listen to it, because I think people have phoned in skits so much for money.
Yes.
Like even like one of my favorite J. Cole songs is Interlude from Sideline Story, and it's kind of just this beautiful piano beat of him talking about how he got his deal with Jay-Z. I thought that was very well done. But yeah, that's how I feel about skits. But
and then skits are like, have you heard Criminal by Eminem?
Probably. There's a lot. Eminem's discography has been around for so long, and it's so big that sometimes there's a lot of songs. I don't listen to them enough to where I can know I have listened to everything. Yeah. It's just not. I might not associate the name.
Criminal is the last song on Marshall Mathers LP, and it's him robbing a bank. And
probably then, yeah.
Yeah, no, it's great.
His skits
are
funny too. His skits are normally funny, but anyway.
But all right, so
we'll hone it back into Kanye.
Yeah. Sorry, back in. All right, so now we're in the Northeast bracket, and now it is Jesus Walks and Streetlights. Elliott's, hold up, he needs one moment.
This is tough. Mainly because I think from hearing this conversation going on, I think I might be one of the hardest Streetlight fans out there.
I think so. I think that I could go Jesus Walks. It's not my favorite Kanye song, but I think just as a tribute to Kanye, I think we should give him that's why it's in round 2, but I think I would definitely go Streetlights over Jesus Walks.
I would take that too.
Okay. All right. And now
outrage means more views and more comments, which means getting the algorithm working. So
yes. And also by saying clickbait. Just
we love doing clickbait with our.
Elliott loves it. I didn't just see it. It's on all of his posts.
All of our function highlight videos, I try and just meme and just make fucking clickbait. But
okay, awesome. So next we have 30 Hours and Black Skinhead.
I think Black Skinhead.
Yeah,
personally,
Black Skinhead.
I think
because dude, it's probably
that's definitely number 2 on Yeezus, and that's I would definitely say it's bound to Black Skinhead.
Yes, because okay. So hear me out on this. So do you think Black Skinhead is the most headbanger song that Kanye has? Like, I'm just talking about, let's just go get fucked. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's just go like do some hood rat shit. You know what I'm saying?
Maybe if I'd have to, might have to take a second to think about that.
Yeah.
Because
that or Monster.
Monster's good. Well, Monster would make me feel more like that. That makes me feel more like there's more order because of the fact that he can control the crowd with the drumming and the way that drumming works.
Right.
And especially the what is it? The the Trojan line or whatever it is.
I am drawing a blank.
No, hold up. Fuck. I can't remember why I can't remember the chorus. Anyway, let's move on.
Okay.
I'm about to embarrass myself on not remembering the lyrics with that, so I'm not even going to try. But
all right. Okay, so the next, Black Skinhead, 30 hours, Jesus walk's been cut out. Okay. Now, this is probably the most controversial one in round 2.
Hit me.
Gold Digger and slow jams.
Even though I made the comment earlier, I definitely enjoy Gold Digger over Slow Jams, but
you also said that it's been overplayed.
Yeah, but I'd said it not and by that I mean I don't go out of my way to play it.
Yeah, like if it's
I'll enjoy. It's one of those that I'll enjoy if it's on.
Yeah.
Unlike Stronger, sometimes I might be like this again.
Yeah.
But Gold Digger, if it's on, I'll listen to it, especially because everyone else that I'm friends with loves the song way more than I do.
Yes.
So that energy,
and it's why has it become a basic white girl anthem?
it really has.
Yes, because like I like this song and it's a very good song. Do not get it twisted. But I feel like whenever like it comes on, all like the white girls they just go nuts.
Mm-hmm. They do. They really do.
But all right, so slow jams.
I think it's because it's been out so long that they've learned all the lyrics to it finally, so they can.
Yeah.
No, I mean seriously, singability is a huge part, and being that the song came out like what fucking 2006 or 2005, so they've had 14 years to learn the lyrics, so now they can go out to a bar and be like, yeah, I know this song. It's like, yeah, of course, this song is starting high school. That's how fucking old it is. So
yes, it's about damn time, ladies.
Yeah, but anyway,
all right,
I'll take that mainly just because there are better songs to me on College Dropout than Slow Jams, so I think
it's especially because how deep we talked about, the last 4 or 5 on that album.
It might be towards the back end. I don't remember. I'm gonna be honest. I think College Dropout might be the track list that I can remember the least of.
Really?
I mean, like the order of it.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm pretty good at remembering the order of a lot of albums, but that one I don't know. But anyway.
Okay. Now, so we got slow jams over Gold Digger, and now we have probably another really hard one.
Wait, Slow Jams over Gold Digger?
Yeah. Right. No.
Sure. Actually. Yeah, sure.
Wait, no.
I thought we said Gold Digger, but no. No, we can take Slow Jams. We can definitely take it.
So I thought, and you're leading him down just because of how overplayed it is.
I was saying like listening. I just enjoyed the song more just because of the energy.
Oh, but so here, no, wait, hold up. So then we can switch it up. So we have Gold Digger over Slow Jams.
Yes.
Okay. Cool. All right. And so now I would say another probably pretty hard one, but I think I know which way you'll lean is Good Morning over Father Stretch My Hands Part 1. And I don't think it's that close. I think it's close, but I think if you really...
I think if you substituted Champion over Good Morning, I'd take Champion over Father Stretch My Hands, but I might take Father Stretch My Hands on this
Is Father Stretch My Hands Part 1 the best song on that album?
It's close. It's definitely top 3. I think the only other ones that I enjoy close to it are FML.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm missing one in the middle. Waves. I love Waves.
So Waves or Wolves were both not on here.
Yeah. Well, I also stopped listening to Wolves. Or no, I don't listen to Wolves as much because I still have from whenever I pirated the album like everyone else did when it came out. I still have the version with Vic Mensa on it.
Oh.
I think I need to go double check.
Okay.
Or I think I still have it.
Okay.
I don't know if I play it, but I still have it, and I like Vic Mensa. So, yeah, forgot about that. I feel like there's also one more I'm forgetting, and Ultralight Beam. I think Ultralight Beam is up there, but Father Stretch My Hands is arguably top 3, definitely top 5 on that album, and it's not.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Top 3. Okay, so then the top 3 on that album are what?
That I'd say top 5, throwing in Saint Pablo. Actually, mainly because Sampha. I can't get enough of Sampha, and he needs to be on more music. But yeah, I'd probably say solely for the meme thing, I'll make Waves 4th, and I'll put Wolves in top 3, and it'd be Ultralight Beam, Wolves, and
Father.
Okay. But yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, I'd have to take Father on this one.
Father, search my part 1. Okay. So that concludes the Northeast bracket. Now we are on the Southwest.
Okay.
And so now, dude, this is where it gets hard.
Yeah, this sounds like that's the hot take bracket.
Yeah, this is gonna be the hot. This is, I think, me and you might split, but it's gonna be hard. So we have All Falls Down versus Heartless.
Ooh, I could actually go either way on that. I love both of those songs. I'll leave that one up to you. I'll be real honest. I love both of those songs.
Just for the sole fact that, okay, so do you think All Falls Down is one of the best songs off of that album?
Yeah.
I would have to say yes, and Heartless is definitely top 3 on that album.
I would say Heartless is top 2.
Yeah, I would say top 2 for me, and it's not 2. But I know
for my top 3 is probably, which also I'm very salty it's not on there, but it's probably either Streetlights or Heartless. I could be interchangeable, and then Welcome to the Heartbreak. I was so mad that was not on there. I was very mad that was not on this bracket.
Yes.
But yeah, I mean, I could go either way. I'll leave that one up to you. Heartless or All Falls Down. I think you're going with Heartless, and I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
So
Heartless.
Let's lock it in.
Let's lock it in.
But yeah, no, they're also two very different vibes. That was even though it was different sounds, Kanye was still in a very happy vibe, and this was very much like my mom just died, and I'm getting all my feelings out.
Yeah, pretty much.
So.
But okay, so now we have Runaway and Drive Slow, and for me, oh god,
I love Drive Slow so much, but Runaway is such a good song.
Runaway is probably my favorite Ye song of all time.
Let's have a toast to the douchebags.
Yeah,
I'll go Runaway. I'll go Runaway on this one. It's not even close. I keep saying that. I just think Drive Slow is one of his most underrated songs.
Very much so, and I will have to agree with you on that. But I've also heard this song played on the piano live.
You've seen him live?
No, not live from Kanye, but I've heard somebody play this song, like a rendition of this song live, and it hits. It hits, dude. I would love to
learn it. It's not that. I feel like it's not that hard of a piano to learn.
No, probably not. But it's just hearing it live and hearing, Runaway. It's the assholes. Two of them sitting right here.
Yeah.
Okay, so we have now 5 and 6, which is Blame Game and Good Life.
Oh, I hate to do Blame Game like this, but I'm gonna have to go with Good Life.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that is
God.
I want to say Good Life might be top 5 Kanye songs of all time.
Yeah, it's such like a good vibe song, dude.
Yeah, it's a very happy song, very upbeat. That's another song that I think the average person knows the lyrics to as well.
Because it's very easy just to sit there and jam to, but 2, it's like that's a song I can play in any mood. Any mood I'm in, it puts me in a great mood.
Mm-hmm.
But all right.
What? Okay. Is that the end of that round?
No, there's one more matchup that I think I know where you are gonna go.
I think I know what it is, but
it's Glory and All of the Lights, and I think I know what you're gonna pick, but I'll pass it over to you, sir.
I like the Glory. It sounds like a lot more than the average person.
I think you do, but
I could go with All the Lights on this one if you're down for that.
But Glory is a very good song. I could probably get Glory. All the Lights is very good.
How are you feeling?
I'm feeling Glory just because, but All the Lights, because and that song also has an interlude, and it's like really good too. You play the
interlude into
verse,
the song.
Yeah.
I could go either way on this one.
Okay, so is All of the Lights the top 3 song on my Dark Twisted Fantasy? Dude, to me that's so hard because there's so many great songs. No, it's not.
Maybe top 5,
but not top 3.
Yeah, probably not top 3.
See, well, I mean, just because the top 3 on that album are, I mean, I think Devil in a New Dress is definitely in there. Runaway for me, and then you could really pick. I mean, there's so many good songs.
I would say, hell, I don't even think. I guess that's personal preference.
What?
Because I was gonna say I don't even personal preference. I don't think I think All the Lights is a great song, but it was one of those that is like I heard this song before I listened to this album.
Yeah,
and then whenever I got into Kanye later, I revisited this album and I was like, oh, this song doesn't compare to most of the other songs on this album.
No.
I would say that I would say it's. I mean, I don't know. Monster, Dark Fantasy, and Gorgeous are also really good.
Dark Fantasy, that would probably round up my top 3.
Blame Game, I think, is still up there.
Wait, okay. I Wonder is not on this album, huh?
What?
No. I Wonder is not on this album.
No, I Wonder is on Graduation.
That's right.
Yeah, I'll take. Fuck it. Let's take The Glory. All right. Let's call some.
To all of our haters out there.
Fuck you.
Fuck you, haters. Now we are entering in the best college football conference in the world, the SEC.
Let's do it.
We have Touch the Sky and Otis.
I'm gonna have to take Touch the Sky.
Because I had to convince you for Otis in the last round.
Also because there's this fucking matchup where it's Touch the Sky over the intro by the XX beat, which I'll have to play for you after this. And it makes. I still love the original, but goddamn, that mashup is so good.
Okay.
And you definitely have heard this instrumental that they put the lyrics over, but it's so good. But yeah, no, Touch the Sky is just a fantastic song. It's a very motivational, feel-good song.
No, Elliot, I'm really gonna have to hate this next one. This one is probably the most pain I've been in on this whole podcast.
All right, let's do it.
Ultralight Beam and Dark Fantasy.
This is pain. This is a lot of pain.
Think about this, audience. This is 2 great soulful Kanye songs that we have to fucking pick. It's terrible.
Fuck. Damn it. Which one are you feeling?
Okay. Dark Fantasy, I already said earlier, just about a few short minutes ago, was to me is top 3 on that album. But it could also be top 5. I think Ultralight Beam is top 2 on Life of Pablo.
Yeah, but I mean, I think the average person would definitely take Ultralight Beam because Dark Fantasy is so layered. There's so many aspects. No, I think objectively as a song and just how it. And here's the other thing. Okay. This might be the first matchup that we had that it's the two album intros against each other.
Yes.
So with that being said, I think there's hardly any songs that I can think of off the top of my head. Only one I can really think of right now is Over My Dead Body that really sets the tone for an album like Dark Fantasy does.
Have you already done a Drake one?
No, not yet. But Colin is a huge Drake fan, so I'm probably going to do that with him.
Dude,
but,
if you want to do a three person,
we might.
Dude, that Drake is so Drake over Kanye. So Drake is my favorite artist all time.
Yeah, I like Drake a little bit.
Doing Take Care, bro. Take Care is Over My Dead Body. That's probably one of the best album intros I've ever heard.
But I mean, Dark Fantasy. I think Dark Fantasy is a better album intro just because. It's so grandiose.
Okay.
It's Nicki Minaj doing her British voice. I forget which voice in her head that is.
Right.
But she does the intro, reading it like it's a children's story, and then it's the just piano, and then the choir. Can you get much higher? And then it goes, and then it cuts into Kanye, and it's just gritty rapping the what is it? What's worse, the pain or the hangover? Shit like that. Just very braggadocious, just fucking awesome. And then it still goes back in, and it just keeps going, and it keeps kind of switching back and forth. You need a very the average music listener will not like Dark Fantasy.
No, I was just about to tell you that because Ultralight Beam is much more of a popular song.
Yes.
Very much
it's
so.
easier to stomach, I would even say.
But Dark Fantasy, for the real true Kanye fan, is just, there's not much comparison.
Well, because the amount of time that was put into the production of Dark Fantasy is insane. It's like technically like 3 different songs or like 4 different part chain. But anyway, I'm going to have to take Dark Fantasy over this one. Colin's going to hate me for this, but fuck you, Colin. You don't listen to Kanye enough.
God, Colin. Yeah, I'm going to have to go Dark Fantasy. But I would say the average fan of music would probably go Ultralight Beam.
Oh yeah, because also I think the people who listen to Ultralight Beam are one listening to Chance as well.
Yes,
but 2
because Chance. Oh my god, dude, come on, this is so hard.
It is, but I'm locking in Dark Fantasy.
Dark Fantasy it is. Dark Fantasy it is. Shits, man. Now another hard one, not as hard as that one, but I Wonder and Gorgeous. I
could go either way on this one. I'll be real honest. I'll leave this one to you.
I'm gonna have to say I Wonder, because just like what we talked about in part 1, it's a very pondering song, and you listen to it, and it's very good vibes and very deep thought, and I think it's a very underrated Kanye song.
Yeah, and I like the beat mix up. It's like the I wonder and like the chorus,
if you know
and you're just like thinking about
what it means,
and then it's just the synths come back in, and then Kanye's just rapping,
whatever he's
and
doing
then
right. Yes.
But yeah, I'm playing the wrong instrument. Jesus Christ.
That was mine.
But yeah, no. I Wonder. I'll take I Wonder over.
Okay. No, that's Gorgeous. Fair. Now, I don't have to ask you because you already said this song, it won the last time that you did this.
Things have changed since then. You'll be surprised. But
Family Business and Late.
Yeah, I'll definitely have to take Family Business over Late.
Now, whenever we get into this third round, we really could be...
Oh, here's a real question that I want to know. Okay. What do you think? If it was Late versus Celebration, which one would you take?
Probably Celebration.
Okay, me too. Okay,
so I don't. It's not much. Just Celebration. It's a great song.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And the fact that we had to cut that one out.
Yeah, I know that one was.
So what did we cut out? What can you look on the sheet? What did we end up having to cut out?
Cut it out for. It went up against Good Life. Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, that makes sense. Champion. Yeah, some of these matchups were kind of like a 1 versus 16. You know? But it is what it is, man.
Yeah. All right. So what's in the?
So now we're in
the next round.
Round 3 it is. So now we have Can't Tell Me Nothing versus Devil in a New Dress, and it's really not even close.
Yeah, Devil in a New Dress. The song is just so good. It really just is.
Now and then it's also. So now we have Famous and Through the Wire.
I'm gonna have to take Through the Wire on this one.
I'd have to agree with you on that. Famous is really good. It put up a very good fight.
It did put up a good fight. I genuinely looking at it, I would not have expected Famous to go, but you did convince me otherwise.
1 second, I'm just making our next bracket so we don't get confused. But yeah. All right. So, I mean, is there any more commentary you want to put on that? I don't think it's
No. I mean, a lot of that's why the last rounds kind of go.
Yeah.
It's not really until like the final 4 that the conversation picks back up because I've kind of said everything.
Yeah, we kind of
I want to say.
Yeah. Right. Okay. All right. So that was the end of the Northwest.
Okay.
Until the last 2. So now we have the Northeast, which is going to be Streetlights versus Black Skinhead.
Still like Streetlights that much. I think Streetlights. I'm now learning through this bracket that I really like Streetlights that much.
I'd have to say because Black Skinhead put up another good fight.
It did. And
I mean, so we're in round 3 now. I mean, but I think it's not. Me and you already talked about how we feel about Yeezus.
Yeah, we did. I probably need to give it another listen and stop being so critical.
I tried to last night. It doesn't hit as hard as for me personally.
Well, I'm grateful for Yeezus because I think it planted the seeds. And I think that's why, especially because that was the first album he helped on production with. But Yeezus, I genuinely think, is what allowed us to get Rodeo.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Because that was the first big production that Travis Scott ever did was Yeezus. He has production credits on there. That got him in with that. And I think that grimy metal sound that Kanye was kind of trying to go with.
Yeah.
very grunge,
very
but
different
also,
from what. So just like, and you made a great point earlier, is that Kanye. Nobody has reinvented himself time and time again like him.
People literally took his sound and then it became so mainstream that it took the different approach than like, I would say the only other person who made that big of a contribution in music was Drake.
Yeah.
Drake just stayed on top of his game with his sound and kept evolving it.
Yeah.
Kanye was like, people took my sound, time to create a new sound.
Yeah.
And he would just reinvent himself. And
now he's on the Christian train.
Yes, and I think he can.
What's his full current name? It's Christian billionaire Kanye West.
I didn't know that. I have not heard that. That's hilarious.
Yes. No, I read it.
I would really love to see if he does a polar reinvention, and next thing you know, he's doing a collab album with Trippie Redd and Uzi, and they're worshiping Satan, and it's like it's really emo and edgy. I think that would be really funny if he just goes from Christian to Satanist.
Okay. So me and you both know that there's only one collab album we as a music fan that you want, and I don't
know which one you're talking about.
It's the collab album that everybody's wanted for a long time.
Is it Cole and Kendrick?
Yes.
Okay. Well, that's a retirement album.
It's never gonna happen.
No, I think it's a retirement album. I think they're both gonna drop it when they both want to retire, and then they're gonna go tour, and then they're gonna make the greatest, or they're gonna have the highest selling tour of all time, and then they're gonna win a Grammy for it, and then they're gonna fucking
ride off into
and then
the
they're
sunset.
they're gonna ride from the sunset and just go retire. What were we on?
Yes. Okay. So we did Streetlights versus Black Skinhead. Streetlights won. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And then we had Gold Digger versus Father Stretch My Hands.
Father Stretch My Hands. I would have to take on this one.
Gold Digger put up a good fight.
It did.
It's white girl playability.
The white girls have made it far, but
yes,
we're gonna have to let you go now.
Sorry, you'll have to just click out. Sorry.
No hate to all the actual Kanye fans that happen to be white ladies, but you know who we're talking about.
Yeah, so you trust me, ladies, you know. Okay, so we have Streetlights. Okay, so that is the end of the Northeast bracket. Now we're on the Southwest bracket, and to me, this is gonna be tough because I don't know where you'll lean, but I think we should just do it. Heartless and Runaway.
I like Runaway better than Heartless.
I do too.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Not much being said there. It's an.
I mean, we've said I've argued my cases, and now it's just like, all right, the evidence is there.
Yeah.
Which one? Just pick.
Okay. So now we have Good Life and Glory.
Good Life.
Yeah. Glory.
That one's. I like the Glory a lot. I'm actually impressed and made it this far.
Yeah.
I don't think most people would put it that high up.
I don't think so either, but I think we really kind of let it have its fair shake.
Yeah. No, I agree. I mean, I do think the Glory is up there on one of the better songs on that album. Probably higher than.
Also very underrated.
Yes, I would say it is very underrated. But I feel like, honestly, Graduation might have some of the most underrated songs
from Kanye
and his discography.
Yes, I would have to say. Wait, all right. So before we hop into our next bracket, let me ask you, Elliott, what is the most overrated song by Kanye? I think we already talked about it though. I would have to say it's for me it's Stronger.
I wouldn't even say strong. I just think it's overplayed. I don't think it's the most overhyped.
Okay, so then
overhyped is something different.
Okay,
that might be a. Save that thought. Let's finish the bracket, and then we'll do kind of like final thoughts final Kanye comments.
Okay. All right, cool.
That's a good way to wrap it up. We haven't done that before, but
okay. So then we have Runaway versus Good Life for the next round. Okay. Now we have in the SEC, our greatest conference in America.
America's conference.
Yes.
I know there's probably another conference claiming that, but we're America's conference.
We are America's conference. LSU, Bama, Florida, Auburn. Come on now. It's not even close. All right. So, Touch the Sky and Dark Fantasy, really not close. Is it close? Elliott?
It might be.
Okay.
I'm gonna be honest. I love these songs, both of them. I'll actually hand this off to you because I love both these songs.
Touch the Sky, is that another album intro?
No. That album intro. That one is just called the intro to that album. I'm pretty sure is just called "Wake Up, Mr. West."
Yes,
and then it goes into Heard Him Say.
Yes,
Heard Him Say is the second.
Yes. And then
that one, and then it's Touch the
Sky.
Yeah. Um,
I would have to go Dark Fantasy.
I love both those songs enough. I could really go either way. So I'll take Dark.
I would say it's going to make for better conversation in the next round.
Yeah. Okay.
Because of who it's going to go up against.
Okay. Then yeah, just put it in.
So Touch the Sky. We love you and you made it far, but R.I.P.
But you did not, in fact, touch the sky.
You did not. Elliott with the nice pun. Okay. So now we have I Wonder versus Family Business.
I'm going to have to take Family Business on this.
I Wonder, but you had a great run, but Family Business is Family Business.
It is.
So we will save our commentary for the next round.
Didn't have to tell my girl I used to pee in the bed. Come on. Bars.
All right. Now for the fourth and final round of our Kanye West bracket with...
So this is the final four?
Yes, this is the final. Okay. So this is the final four. Wait, actually, no, this is the Elite Eight.
Oh.
Yeah, we have one more round. Okay. All right. So it's Devil in a New Dress versus Through the Wire.
Definitely Devil in a New Dress. I'm
sorry. I love Through the
That
Wire.
one might. I mean, I hate to say that it has gotten up against no competition, but I think Devil in a New Dress might just take it. Might
just take it because I mean I don't know about you, but the solo at the end on the
guitar
on the guitar,
guitar solo is solid. The fact that it fades, the fact that it goes out into the guitar solo and then it comes back in, and then Rick Ross just murders it.
He murders most of his features. Yeah.
Yeah. No, I think that. I mean, that is the Rick Ross feature.
Yeah.
I mean, that's his.
Oh, yeah. I'd say that.
It's the Rick Ross feature. I mean, he even talks about it in his book. I got his book for Christmas last year, and I read it. And he talks about how like Kanye made him like redo it like 3 times, and he's still like, this might be my greatest verse I've laid to date.
Have you heard what's the song by Rick Ross? Sanctified.
I probably have. I mean, I've listened to his whole discography.
I'll have to play it for you. It's
okay.
That's one of his best verses too.
I like it because it's different than his typical boss vibe.
Yes.
So that's also it's a nice mix up. But anyway, Devil in a New Dress.
Yep. Not even close. It's close, but just
it's closer.
I would say that was it was probably in the easiest bracket. I have to say
for where we're at in the Elite Eight. Yeah, probably. You're probably right.
Because if you go and look at some of the other
hit me with the next one then.
Okay.
We'll see.
Streetlights and Father Stretch My Hands. Coming out of the Northeast.
I still like Streetlights that much, but
I could
do Father.
I could give you Streetlights, just because Father Stretch My Hands. It's a great song, but I'm really trying to push for Streetlights.
Okay.
They are our Cinderella story.
Okay. Yeah, we'll do that then. Streetlights. Because I also I don't know if you've heard, but a bunch of people when Daniel Caesar first blew up, they were just like, "Oh, love this," and he's got a song called either Streetlights or like Streetcar, and it's literally just a cover of Streetlights. And I'm like, bitch, this is Kanye West.
Yes.
I was like, this is literally just a cover. Everyone's like, so good. I was like, yeah, I mean, yeah, he's better at singing than Kanye is, but it's still.
But he's not
still a Kanye song.
Exactly.
Anyway, what's the next one?
Now, out of the Southwest Conference, we have Runaway and Good Life.
I could go either way on this one. I'm going to be real honest.
I have to give you Runaway. Runaway is my favorite Kanye song, just for all the beautiful people who are still out there listening to us 39 minutes in.
I will have to... It's
so
hard. This actually might be the hardest one in this round. Yeah. But yeah, I'll give you Runaway because it's that close that I'm not gonna put up a fight because it's very difficult.
Elliott's the hardest one that I would say in this round is Dark Fantasy and Family Business.
For me, that's not even close. Family Business would win, but
I'm gonna let you let me have my song. I'll give you your song.
Okay. Also, because I don't think it matters, because I think we're just fighting for second.
Yeah.
Because I think we're gonna end up picking the obvious winner.
Yeah. I think.
And I hate it because I think this is what won when this bracket was done on Twitter. But oh well. Anyway.
But it's a very great song.
It is.
Okay.
It is.
Right,
but
so now
I'm trying not to get ahead of ourselves, even though I think we know the answer to this. But
flip the page. Let's do it. Devil in a New Dress, Streetlights versus Runaway and Family Business. All right, dude. Round the final four. We are here. Now it's Streetlights and Devil in His Dress. We have given a lot of props to Streetlights.
Yeah, I mean, Devil in a New Dress.
I mean, dude, it's literally a
Fuck it, who
masterpiece.
cares? It made it more interesting, but I think Runaway was supposed to go up against Devil in a New Dress.
I think so.
Well, I was saying, I think in the final four it was, but fuck it, this will make it more interesting.
Okay.
So yeah, obviously Devil in a New Dress over Streetlights.
Okay.
I guess that makes it easy. That makes it more interesting because then
now it's this next two.
It's our number twos going up against each other.
Yeah.
Because I would still take Family Business over. No.
Over Runaway?
Maybe. I love that song so much. I love Family Business.
I think
I told you Family Business won it last time, but
for sake of argument, I say Family Business, just because I think two songs of two different albums. I think it makes it more interesting.
Yeah.
But it just shows you how great Kanye is because, I mean, the top two of the four can come from one album.
That's true, which is funny because I still don't think that's his best album. But
really,
we'll finish it out. We'll finish it out, and then we'll come.
Okay.
Even though I don't know, the album's grown on me. But okay, so Family Business first.
Devil in a Dress.
Devil in a New Dress. I love Family Business. It won last time. I'm gonna have to go with Devil in a New Dress. I think you are as well in the finals.
Yeah, just because, like I said, it's Kanye at his best, and it's a complete masterpiece. It goes from Kanye, it goes to I can't speak. Wow, the solo, and then you go to Rick Ross. It's just
Mike Dean on that. I think this was pre-Mike Dean on Family Business, so I like Mike Dean's production and engineering work a lot. So no, that's that. But yeah, so that's the winner. Devil in a New Dress.
Yep.
Congratulations
to Kanye and Rick Ross for putting up a masterpiece and making my life great.
So I guess finally, before we end this video, we do some I guess Kanye hot takes.
Yeah.
I guess.
Okay.
The first one I want to throw out there is, what are your thoughts on this hot take? But
Okay.
I personally think Kanye is the worst feature on Forever.
Really?
Worst verse. Not worst feature. I'm glad he's on there. But I think out of everyone who's on there, I think he's definitely 4 out of 4.
Yeah, I'll have to say yes. That's very accurate actually, because so who? So it's Drake,
Wayne,
and
Eminem.
And Eminem. Okay, Eminem has the best verse. What you think? Who has the best verse on that song?
Being how witty it is, I still think Drake fucking murdered that song.
Okay.
I still think Drake did. I mean, Eminem, I think definitely bodied it. Was definitely second, but
Okay.
I mean, last name ever, first name greatest, like a sprained ankle boy. Ain't nothing to play with. That is so hard. The what is it? And you know I'm bald. Chemo. Love that line.
Facts. Okay.
So I mean, I think bar for bar, that might be just one of the greatest rap verses of all time.
Fair enough.
I think Drake let the world know that he was
who
here
he
to
was.
stay. That might have been the first time I'd ever heard Drake.
And he let everybody know that he's a bad motherfucker.
Yeah.
Because whenever
that was like right around the time, that was like in between So Far Gone and Thank Me Now, or Thank Me Later, right?
Dude, but if you think about it, think about who's all on that track.
Yeah, I still think
Kanye, Eminem.
Who was
and
I
Wayne.
saying? I said that if you threw Jay-Z and one other person on there, that would be my favorite rappers of
all time.
Yeah.
No.
That's a different argument for a different day. But we're sticking to Kanye here.
Yes.
So
okay.
So what do you think is your most overrated Kanye song?
Overrated Kanye song. I would like I said, Stronger is one of them, just because it's been so overplayed. But
this list.
Yeah, check out the list. I don't know, man. Stronger's up there. Gold Digger's not overrated. It's overplayed too.
Yeah.
What do you think as an overrated? Because I know that, and we talked about earlier. So there's a difference between overrated and overplayed.
Overplayed. Yeah.
I don't know. It's Kanye because Kanye to me is really not, to me he's not overrated much. Like if at all, so it's hard to say any of his songs are overrated.
Yeah, I think he's overhated, if anything.
If anything, but I think that comes from him being so polarizing.
Yeah.
And and his Donald Trump stuff and all his all of his, I could see why he's hated, but
also looking back on it, what song do you wish was on here that wasn't? And I think taking it back to what we said, I think Barry Bonds is probably it.
Dude, what the hell?
That was
Barry Bonds not being on there.
We out of here, baby.
Yes. Yes, dude. I'm trying to think what was it on here? What are we missing?
So we said Welcome to the Heartbreak from 808s and Heartbreaks, from Life of Pablo, Waves, Wolves, from Graduation. No. Was New Day on there? New Day, it was not on here.
So that's off of Watch the Throne.
Okay.
New Day, Gotta Have It.
Gotta Have It was on here. It just lost in the first round.
Lost in the first round. What's the other one? Lift Off.
Lift Off is good.
That wasn't on there.
I guess they didn't want to flood that because it wasn't all Kanye. It was Jay-Z too.
Which is fair. So that's why they only.
Also, I think Beyonce almost carried Lift Off. I mean, the way she sounds on that is awesome.
Well, dude, it's Beyonce.
Yeah, it is.
I mean,
Beyonce,
it's a beautiful woman with a great voice, and I mean, God.
I guess finally the final thing to bring is, what would you say would be album number 1?
I was going to ask you that too. Okay. For me, so I think we should do it in two different kinds of thoughts. I think we should do what is the overall best Kanye album objectively, and what is your personal favorite, and I'll pass that one over to you. I
know it's hard to say because it's not only him, but I think tied for his objectively overall best album was Kids See Ghost.
Really?
Mainly because if you're looking at it from a listener's perspective, no skips, the pacing is amazing, and it's only 8 tracks in 36 minutes. That's very concise. It's a very... That's one thing I look for now in this day and age, where people try and monetize the shit by having long ass albums.
Who is what? I'm really drawing a blank on who had a. Was it the Carter Five that had 23 songs?
A lot of them have had. That's been the thing, is they'll do that, and
It's
I mean the only reason Drake got around getting shit for a 24-track album is it was technically 2 12-track albums.
Yeah, wait, which one was that? That was
Scorpion. That was Scorpion.
Scorpion's very underrated too.
I think Scorpion is overhated. I don't think it's necessarily underrated, but it's definitely overhated.
Oh, for sure. Okay.
Which I breaking down the difference between that is probably a whole other argument. But
yes.
I don't know. I think objectively, it's probably going to be either Graduation tied with My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy. If it's solo Kanye albums, because I mean the amount of bangers on there, the only reason I would give it more to Graduation is just because there's probably 4 times the features on My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy.
Yes.
So it's a great syndication and masterpiece of the fact that he was able to bring everyone together, and I mean that is a big part of his creative capability. Genius, that that is less on him alone, so that's why I would probably have to give it to Graduation. Personal favorite is probably also Graduation, but also The College Dropout. I like The College Dropout a lot.
Okay. I would have to say, for me, unless you have any other thoughts to add.
Okay.
Me, I would say for overall production and just objectivity, his greatest album is him and Watch the Throne. Him and Jay-Z. I mean, that's 2 of the greatest producers of all.
That's true.
Of all time, and they're on a track with him and Beyonce, and you just go
Frank Ocean,
and you just keep naming all the people who were on that album, it's a masterpiece. But my personal favorite, what I can just jam to any time of the day, is My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy. It's so good. It's so deep. So many layers. I mean, you can't beat it. I mean, I don't know. I know that's not your personal favorite, and that's fine.
I mean, it's up there.
Yeah. I mean, dude, it's Kanye before like 2010 is just ridiculous.
Mm-hmm.
Like
undefeated almost.
Yeah, literally almost undefeated. I mean, let me think about it. So you got college dropout, graduation, late registration, 808s and Heartbreaks, My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy. Like, that's five undefeated albums.
5 for 5.
5 for 5.
Maybe 4.5 out of 5. I mean,
808s. Yeah,
that's what I'd say. It's not a full
808s and halves.
Yeah,
right.
I'd give it a half. Yeah. I mean, I think it's a good album. I think it's definitely. I definitely think that is his most. I think that's his most overhated album.
You really?
Mainly, I think it's a way better album. I think it gets the same amount of hate as Yeezus does, and I think but I think it's a way better album than Yeezus.
Yes, but I think both his albums are very different.
Yeah,
because Yeezus, like you said earlier, it's a very metal and kind of a dark and what's the word, grunge kind of thing.
Yeah,
compared to 808s and Heartbreaks, it's a more chill album.
Yeah,
but anyway, I think that's. I mean, unless there's something else.
No, I think that's it.
I think that's it.
Well, make sure to go follow Matt on Instagram and not in TikTok.
No, sorry,
Twitter and TikTok.
I've changed up now. It's Instagram and TikTok, and those will be
Instagram and TikTok. Those will be linked in the description below.
That's right.
Make sure to like this video. If you're here and you haven't seen the first part, you might want to go watch that. Watch that. Make sure to like this video, subscribe. I don't know if I said that already.
Like, comment, and subscribe.
Yes, get that algorithm working. Go follow us on Instagram.
Yes.
Make sure you share this with everyone you know. Go listen to the podcast. You will not be disappointed on the podcast.
It's very good.
We will see you later. Peace.
Peace.